I'm like, Ellen, come here, sit down. We need to talk. Me and my brother here, we chatted about you. You need to not step on our toes. But I love retards. Wait, I love.
You actually do.
Shit.
Hello.
Wait. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's the G Brothers here again for another video.
Yep.
Yep. And what are we gonna watch?
We're gonna watch Ellen Degeneres. I saw a tweet about her. What was she doing? She was moving to England because Trump won the election, which was kind of funny.
Yeah. But as you know, hopefully, it's the singing booty builder here, and
retard.
No, it's the bro. It's the brother.
I'm the Jamie of his. You're
saying I'm Joe? That's no pressure at all. But I'm me. I'm the orangutan.
I didn't say you were.
Joking.
You were Joe Rogan. I just said I am Jamie.
Oh, you're Jamie. Yeah, that's true. And you're Jamie, and I'm the orangutan singing bodybuilder that wants to be a booty builder.
Instead of golfing, I do gaming. You know.
Yeah. True.
Hey, let's
go.
Let's get into it.
Ellen's trying to make a comeback with her new stand-up special, although its reviews have mostly been terrible. She spends most of the special responding to her being kicked out of showbiz, which began when someone posted just one single tweet. Right now, we all need a little kindness, you know, like Ellen DeGeneres always talks about. She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive. Respond to this with the most insane stories you've heard about Ellen being mean. The tweet posted in March 2020 received bad enough replies to begin Ellen's downfall. I worked at Real Food Daily, served her and Portia.
What do you think about her in general? Like, do you like her?
Her? I don't really know that much about her. I saw she's been like a host of a show, the Ellen DeGeneres show.
It's been around for ages. I liked watching it before until I learned she was kind of mean to some guests and she was kind of rude and stuff. Yeah, it was weird.
And I kind of liked her persona, like on the show. She was like, I kind of liked like a badass chick. That's the feeling I got, but I haven't heard about the negative parts.
And she's been like, what I've heard, like entangled with Diddy and stuff.
Oh, she on the video.
Maybe that's why she's
trying to hide.
Maybe that's why she's fleeing. You know,
that's why she's fleeing. Dude, that's gonna catch up with you anyways.
Yeah.
The only difference is gonna be, oi, I saw your video. Oh, not that Scottish, right? I saw your video over there.
What are you trying to be?
You went, did it? I'm a little leprechaun. Yes.
For brunch. She wrote a letter to the owner and complained about my chipped nail polish. Not that it was on her plate, but just that it was on my hand. I worked till closing the night before, and this was the next morn. Almost got me fired. The nail polish story was so unbelievable, the person who wrote it went on Inside Edition.
This former waitress claims she was threatened with a 2-week suspension after Ellen DeGeneres complained about, of all things, her chipped fingernail polish.
I remember just being like, really?
But the stories shared back on Twitter were only getting worse. I once worked at Warner Brothers. One day I was in the elevator and Ellen and her entourage came in. Naturally, I held it for her and asked her what floor she was getting on. Her assistant answered 3rd floor. 30 minutes later, I got a call from my boss saying I was fired because I was harassing her. An old friend worked on her a lot and smiled and said good afternoon to her one day and she became unhinged. Who do you think you are? You don't look at me, yada yada. She said Portia was with her and seemed embarrassed and tried to calm her down. Has forever changed my opinion of her. The responses went on and on and on, all of which being compared to Ellen's classic catchphrase.
I always end each show by saying be kind to one another.
Audience member Dana DiMatteo then went public with her degrading experience on the show.
They tell you, you can't be smarter, funnier than Ellen. She's the comedian and the star, not you.
Don't be funnier than Ellen. That's gonna be hard considering she's not that funny to begin with. If you've been a comedian your...
I gotta say something. I have a hard time looking at what screen I'm gonna look at. It feels natural looking at that one for some reason.
No, this one.
That one?
But honestly, it feels like it's someone whose fame has got to their head. where they feel like they are more worth than other people or something. Like they're literally like above other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's so hard when you have that publicity, because sometimes you're not gonna appear nice to some people, I guess. Because imagine being the celebrity. I'm not defending her, but imagine being a celebrity and you always being approached by people. You know, like in some cultures, they talk about like the different faces. You always have to uphold a certain image. But yeah, you should be able to be yourself. But some people don't really see that. Maybe she goes through 100, 200 people coming up to her every day, let's say hypothetically, and she just kind of snaps. We're all human. But I'm not gonna defend her. I don't know what happened, but based on what they've been through, that doesn't sound okay. You shouldn't treat people like that.
No, I understand what you come from,
Yeah,
but still, if someone says good afternoon, you shouldn't get unhinged. Like,
No.
hello.
No.
Assuming it's like correct, but yeah.
Yeah, but dude, it has to be hard to have that level of celebrity status.
Yeah.
People always coming up to you. Can I get a picture? Can I get an autograph? Or they're just trying to chat with you. I don't know, but like, yeah, I think that's a difficult position to be in.
It is.
Whole life, and you're afraid a random audience member will upstage you, maybe you're just not funny.
Yeah.
Dana then revealed that Ellen's completely different when the cameras turn off.
How does the Ellen we see on TV compare to the Ellen you saw when the cameras stopped rolling?
Totally different. She would only speak to the audience when the cameras were rolling. As soon as they turned the cameras off, she would not even acknowledge the audience. She would just sit on the couch, basically.
Which was supported by Hedda Muscat, one of the show's former producers.
Toxic,
Muscat.
phony, hypocrite, liar. That's what she is.
She agreed that things were different when the cameras weren't rolling.
We were told from the very beginning, don't talk to Ellen, don't do this, you can't, go into her office. It was very nerve-wracking, very stressful. We all walked on eggshells all the time.
And after the show's DJ also said the same, BuzzFeed launched their own.
I would get fired so quickly.
Why?
I'm the kind of person. If someone needs me to walk on eggshells around them, it's impossible for me because.
No, you just go around and complaining like, "Fuck you."
No, but.
Hey, have you heard that? She's being mean to me.
No,
yeah, but bro.
No, but sooner or later I'm gonna offend them. Like, some just being myself.
Yeah. But you don't really think sometimes before you talk. You're
No,
like,
but
hey,
that's both good and bad, I'd say.
Hey, Ellen. So
You're a bloody C-word.
yeah, you know what? You one of those. But yeah, I don't know.
You're one of them lesbians, aren't you?
I think the culture is different sometimes in the States, like with celebrity status, and you like working yourself up the like totem pole, trying to become something. You have to like. I think there's a lot of ass licking in that industry.
A lot of ass?
Licking or ass kissing.
Yeah, I mean...
But if you want to really, you can't like... If you want to keep a job and climb the ladder of like corporate success there, I guess you have to shut up sometimes.
Yeah. In the States, it feels like it's like celebrities are like... kind of like God mode status. They're above other people for some reason.
Yeah. But Ellen... Come on, chill.
Own investigation, interviewing a further 11 former employees. They were fired after taking medical leave or bereavement days to attend family funerals.
Wow.
One employee who claimed she was fed up with comments about her race essentially walked off the job. Others said they were also instructed by their direct managers to not speak to Degeneres if they saw her around the office. After the accusations went viral, Ellen issued a statement within the company. Hey everybody, it's Ellen. On day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voice, and everyone would be treated with respect. Obviously, something changed, and I'm disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. And for that, I'm sorry. Anyone who knows me knows it's the opposite of what I believed and what I hoped for our show, yet Ellen's former producer certainly didn't buy it.
So when Ellen says she's not aware of this environment, you don't don't think that rings true.
It's a lie.
Ellen then took a 2-month break and began a brand new season by addressing the public.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected. We have made the necessary changes, and today we are starting a new chapter.
She'd then make the promise,
And I'm committed to making this the best season that we have ever had.
although the ratings said the opposite, because only 6 months later, the New York Times published Ellen DeGeneres loses 1 million viewers after apologies for toxic workplace. It explained that Ellen had been averaging 1.5 million viewers over the last 6 months, down from 2.6 million in the same period last year. The show's loss of more than 1 million viewers translates to a 43% decline,
Wow.
representing a steeper drop than any of its competitors. As a result, Ellen made the announcement,
I am announcing that next season, season 19, is going to be my last season.
adding in The Hollywood Reporter, as great as this show is, and as fun as it is, it's just not a challenge anymore. I need something new to challenge me, with her being exposed also clearly having an impact. She'd state the expose destroyed me, honestly. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. And it makes me really sad that there's so much joy out there from negativity. It's a culture now where there are just mean people, and it's so foreign to me that people get joy out of that. These mean people responded stating, even without the controversy, the show hasn't been fun and genuine for years. It may have never been, but at least it seemed like it. But Ellen is tired of it all, and she's lousy at hiding it now. No more dancing by her, no monologue half the time, bad jokes that are dragged out way too long, tons of old show clips, tons of self-promotion, and a guest host every Friday. These elements led to an average final season, which Ellen concluded by crying with her audience. She then mentioned the possibility of returning to acting, but instead made a documentary titled Saving the Gorillas: Ellen's Next Adventure. It released in 2023, but with only 100 reviews
That's-
on IMDb.
That rating is like
3.3.
crazy low. That's insane.
Well,
She seems so unhinged for some reason.
what?
I mean, like I don't know. She's trying to save some sort of persona.
I don't know.
And this likely being the first time you've heard of
But
it,
yeah.
it's safe to say it performed pretty poorly. Ellen rather went back to living a quiet life until April 2024, when she'd make a new announcement. You may have heard that I'm doing stand-up again. If you want to come see me, I'll be sharing some news tomorrow at noon. As suggested, she'd announce a stand-up tour to be
Okay.
recorded and posted by Netflix, also adding, yes, I'm going to talk about it, referring to her being cancelled. Titled For Your Approval, the special begins with Ellen walking up a flight of stairs, each referencing a headline that ruined her reputation. She acknowledges the tweet that started her downfall, as well as the employees who spoke out against her, then begins the actual show with a joke about her fall from grace.
You know, I used to say that I didn't care what other people thought of me. And I realize now, looking back, I said that at the height of my popularity. I'm here because I love doing stand-up, I miss doing stand-up, and I like making people happy, and I do care what people think.
Now, this is a pretty respectable angle, as it feels extremely honest. Yet it also seems like a sneaky request for pity, which as a high-profile celebrity you'll simply never get. She then talks about what she's been up to.
All right, well, let me catch up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last.
Beep. Bye. So elevator.
Elevator.
I'm just gone.
Oh yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
Then makes some pretty funny jokes about her new reputation.
Everybody heard that I was mean. Everywhere I go, I know everyone's heard that I'm mean. I know when I walk into a restaurant, people are watching, waiting to see if I'll be mean. Oh, look, she's reaching for butter. I thought she was gonna hit somebody.
On the contrary, there are some pretty out-of-touch segments. For example, her joking about her car features, which you'd clearly only find in a luxury vehicle.
It's so hard to know if someone is like someone who is like a public persona. It's like it's so hard to know if they're actually a certain way or it's like I don't know. if someone wants to ruin their reputation. And, but if there's like a lot of like workplace people trying to like maybe not complain, but try to do like a whistleblow
Intervention.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ellen, come here, sit down. We need to talk. Me and my brother here, we chatted about you. You need to not step on our toes, and we'll try not to step on your toes. We got to work together. It's
You
a
step
synergy.
on our toes.
It's like it's an ecosystem. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Good times.
Scratch my back.
Just have a good time.
Vehicle.
Then there's that one, that button that inflates the back of the seat. You know, the one that makes you feel like you're getting spooned by a pregnant woman.
She also
What?
makes this out of touch joke.
We're all interested.
Wait. What?
I don't know.
Getting spooned by a pregnant lady?
Sounds great.
Have you ever...
You get extra massages from the biggest kicks.
Oh, no. My issues is acting up again. Have you ever been spooned by a pregnant lady?
No, why would I be?
I was asking. You're the only one that's had a pregnant lady.
No, but I mean, it's impractical. I mean, she can't because he's too far away. So it's like you have to spoon her.
You're
And,
like,
and when they're all pregnant and stuff, they
hey,
get
where
like,
are you? I'm over here. I can feel your tummy.
It's like when they get pregnant, they get broader hips, bigger boobs. I mean, butts.
How are the boots getting?
They do get swollen feet as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have a few good female comedians. That's good. That's funny. But it's like so rare to, I think, for a guy to find, like, I don't think she's funny at all. Honestly.
Is it like a little bit? Yeah.
Because I think guy on guy humor is like, you get it more and easier because you're a dude and a dude telling a joke.
But that's like dad jokes. It's just dry.
Yeah,
jokes.
but dad jokes are the best.
Yeah, but they're just dry jokes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
That's
make
pretty
it
much.
wet.
That's pretty much. That's pretty much her comedy. It feels like.
Wet humor.
Interested in different things. We're all good at different things. I was talking to someone the other day, and they said,
Well, that's why he's a retard, people.
never do that. And I said, well, I don't know.
But I love
Dry
retards.
clothes.
Wait, I love.
You actually do.
Shit.
I'm just joking.
What are you saying right now?
I'm just joking.
What are you saying right now? What the fuck are you saying right now?
I was joking.
Hey man, if you don't check yourself, I'm gonna beat your ass after this YouTube video. You better explain yourself later.
Again?
Man, I'm gonna put this somewhere where there's very little light. Wait, no, this one. This one. No, yes.
Okay.
But as an overall, the special isn't terrible. Its audience rating of 5.4 stars feels fairly accurate, although as you might expect, simply because it's Ellen, the articles written about it have been pretty brutal. Ellen DeGeneres' unfunny Netflix special leaves so much unsaid. Ellen DeGeneres lets herself off the hook in self-indulgent Netflix special. Ellen DeGeneres is unapologetic, unrelatable, and totally insufferable in her new Netflix special. They'd write, the problem with For Your Approval, aside from the fact that it's almost never funny, is that it feels so disingenuous, so calculated to rehabilitate an image and preserve that triumph for prosperity. Another article stated it's one of the weirdest stand-up shows in recent memory. Half observational punchlines, half closing argument in a trial, featuring DeGeneres as her own defense attorney. Neither half works on its own. Taken as a whole, it's an exhausting mess. They'd also add self-awareness is different from taking responsibility. DeGeneres offers no apologies or even explanations for her behavior, yet in other more favorable reviews, unapologetic was used as a positive. I like the fact that she's rather unapologetic. It's highly refreshing and honest. This extreme divide can be seen by the audience reviews on Google. There's almost an equal amount.
I swear, it's like there's always someone. So you are like the one on the top always, and I'm like
Ooh.
down. You are like you are like.
Oh, I'm over.
Whenever we watch something, you're like, well, it was so good, it was okay, and you're like up here. I'm always like, I have high expectations, and they usually always
So
get like.
yeah, positive and cynicism.
Yeah, I think I'm more cynic than you. I'd say.
I'm just happy to be here, everyone.
of 1 and 5 star ratings, a sad representation of the black and white thinking that plagues the internet so heavily today.
But I fit it. That's 50.
That's fitty.
Oh,
Fitty.
well,
Fitty.
well, what's your summation of what we've just indulged in?
I don't know. It seems like, I mean, innocent until proven guilty, but it seems like she's losing her status, and I don't know. I don't find her very funny, and I did always like her warmth and her persona, but I guess that's kind of just a fake mask. But yeah, I don't know.
But she's been pretty, like, why does it come up now? She's been famous for a long time, so that must have gone on for a long time then. The show has gone on for a long time, so just now people talk about it?
I think they haven't been talking about it before a lot, but it's like it's coming up to the surface now more now that they, that their network is closed down, and people maybe there's like no speak agreement and stuff like that. So
no speak. Yeah.
No speak.
He just said Ellen DeGeneres like 4 times in a row. I was like, Ellen DeGeneres. I'm gonna dream dreams about like Ellen DeGeneres. But yeah, it sucks. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to like put out an opinion, but it sucks when it is this way. But I'm not gonna pretend to know what maybe she's gone through something in life, whatever. But there's never an excuse to behave badly towards other people. Of course not. But yeah,
and that was.
I just hope she's doing good, and I hope the people affected is doing good, and everybody's having a good old time. And don't forget to flex, people.
Fucking idiot, man.
What?
That's all for us.
Muscles are life. Don't forget about it. Yeah. Peace.